logo.
Okay, with Bob Cable. Bob is the father of a pitcher, college pitcher, and a college hitter. I've been working with these boys for a few months now, and Bob, would just love your feedback as to what you've seen with zone motion and your boys.
Outstanding. Was recommended by their pitching instructor out here in Virginia. Chris is the pitcher. Robbie is the batter. Both of them have had some pretty significant injuries that they've had to deal with. And those injuries have made them a little bit antsy, wanting to perfect their game. Chris, the pitcher, had a bursitis and a bone cyst, and he had some back issues, elbow problems with stress fracture. And for the better part of 2.5 years in high school, he was on the DL, injured. So as it came back to college fall time, he was very, very nervous, and he was very, very unsure of himself, very anxious, wanted to pursue baseball, but his nerves and his short-circuiting mind were getting the best of him. And we quickly got Chris hooked up with Buddy. I think it was about the October timeframe. And in one short month, Chris went from a bag of nerves, if you will, to performing very, very well and calmed him down. He was performing as he should have. His velo increased, his control increased. He had positive comments from his coaches and from his teammates on how much better he was on his outings. And in what used to bother him with a defense that may not have performed like they should have to support the pitcher, 4 or 5, maybe 6 errors in an inning, he just brushed it off and just stayed on the mound and performed. Looked at it as extra pitching time. So his problem-solving skills, his academics over the fall semester. I think he had a 3.5, if you will, 3 or 4 A's and B's. He did real well, and he's enjoying the time and the interaction with Buddy. In particular, for his injury, he had a bone cyst and had a bone graft in the February timeframe, and he did not want to start his throwing program unless he was working with Buddy on this. And in 3 weeks, he's out to 100 feet after not throwing since October. And today's May. So he's, from the pitching standpoint from Chris, who's the 19-year-old, won't go forward without working with Buddy. Now, my 20-year-old, Robbie, he's a center fielder. He, too, had significant injuries. He broke his fibula down in Vero Beach, and had a lot of issues with his with the comeback. And he essentially had 2 years of redshirting. And he's very internal, holds things in. Was getting very, very nervous, short-circuiting, if you will, until he started working with Buddy. And he's very calm, very thoughtful in his pattern. And I wrote some notes over here. His rehabilitation has progressed significantly since working with Buddy, and he too will not work without Buddy. He's noticed such a great improvement in his swing. A couple of things I wrote some notes here. Rob's grades increased. His last fall semester was better than his previous 3 semesters at the community college. And it helped his scholarship, if you will, with the D3 school that he just got hooked up to. He's much more calm, he's much more thoughtful, and he's much more confident of his performance on the field, in the batter's box, and accepting of whatever happens on the game. I'm very thankful that the boys are hooked up with Buddy, and they're going to be long-term clients, and Buddy can't go anywhere.